Good evening, my name is Sierra Goody and I'm a student at Algonquin College in the Autism and Behavioral Science graduate program. My goal tonight is to hopefully teach you how to conduct a proper preference assessment. Firstly, a preference assessment is used to help distinguish what will be a learner's primary reinforcer. In easier terms, this simply means that you're looking at what toy or item the learner will be motivated to work for before you go and place demands on them in a learning environment. Preference assessments are usually conducted before the onset of instructional sessions, wherein this consists of rearranging the environment so that the potential reinforcing items are made available to the learner, and then the therapist would observe the learner's interactions with each item. Preference assessments are important because a learner's level of interest and motivation in an item may change within an hour, so we need to be aware of this and reassess accordingly. There are 5 different ways of conducting a preference assessment. There are 4 direct methods and 1 indirect method. The first direct method is called personal nomination. Personal nomination simply consists of asking the learner which item they would want. Just like this. What do you want?
The head scratcher.
And then you would give them the item that they want. Sometimes though, this method can be a little bit difficult because depending on the learner's level of comprehension, they might not be able to answer independently. The second direct method that we're going to be talking about is single stimulus presentation. This consists of presenting the learner with the potentially reinforcing items one at a time, just like this. Based on this preference assessment, it looks like her number 1 reinforcer will be the headphones, followed by the phone, and then the little clip. The third direct method is called paired stimulus presentation. This consists of presenting the learner with 2 potentially reinforcing items at the same time, and then she'll have to choose which one she wants. Her first choice was the head scratcher. I'm now going to remove the phone and place another item in her hands. So she has to choose between now the head scratcher and the keys. She's now interested in the keys. I'm going to present another item to see if I can engage her interest in anything else but the keys. She still likes the keys. Based on this preference assessment, it looks like the keys would be her primary reinforcer, and the headphones and the head scratcher would be backup reinforcers. However, this method can sometimes take the longest to conduct because each item that you present has to be paired with another potentially reinforcing item. The last direct method I'm going to be talking about is multiple stimulus pairing. This consists of presenting the learner with a large array of potentially reinforcing items and then seeing how long she plays or is interested in each item and ranking them in order from her number 1 reinforcing item to her number 2 reinforcing item and to the number 3 reinforcing item. So I'll place a large array of items in front of her and then see what she's interested in. So far, it seems to be the headphones as the primary reinforcer. And then the backup reinforcers seem to be the clip and the head scratcher. The example of the indirect method, which is reinforcer surveys, consists of simply having a meeting with the parents of the learner, guardian of the learner, or anyone that is involved with the learner's therapy, and presenting them with a sheet that has a list of the potentially reinforcing items that the learner might be interested in. And based on this information, the guardian can check off the options that could be potentially reinforcing for the learner, which can later be prioritized. I hope this information was helpful to you and that you learned something new tonight. Best of luck in your future teaching endeavors and have a wonderful evening.